Ayan, hello, good morning. So for today, um, we will be discussing numbers 1 and 7 on our mock exam. So for our number 1, Phoebe and Kato will discuss it. Thank you.
Good morning po. Audible po ba?
Yes.
So, start ko na po. For number 1, a 0.625 gram sample of steel is dissolved in acid. The manganese is oxidized to permanganate using potassium persulfate and the resulting solution is diluted to 100 ml. A 5 ml aliquot of the solution is transferred to a 1 centimeter pot length cuvette. The percent transmittance at 525 nanometers is measured to be 45%. The molar absorptivity of permanganate at this wavelength is 2.24 times 10 raised to 3 L molar per centimeter. Calculate the weight percent manganese in the steel sample. So for this problem, first we have to calculate the absorbance for us to calculate then the concentration. So we have to use the formula na negative log of transmittance. So we have to plug in sa calculator natin na negative log of 0.45 and we will get na absorbance na 0.3467874.862. And using the Beer-Lambert's law, we can calculate the concentration kasi yung concentration na yun yung gagamitin natin para makuha yung weight percent ng manganese. After natin i-plug in sa calculator natin yung mga values, makakuha tayo ng value ng concentration na 1.598158.421 times 10 raised to negative molar. Mole per liter.
Ayan, so after solving the concentration of the permanganate using the Beer-Lambert's formula, so by using this concentration, we can now solve for the mass of the manganate by multiplying the concentration sa 5 ml na aliquot to get the mole. But since naka-aliquot siya, we will use the dilution factor by multiplying the moles of the permanganate in an aliquot by 100 ml over 5 ml. So from that, we can get the total mole of permanganate in the entire solution, which is 1.548158421 times 10 raised to negative 5 moles ni permanganate. And since 1:1 molar ratio lang ang manganate and permanganate, we can simply multiply the total mole ni permanganate sa molar mass ni manganate, which is 59.938 grams, to solve the total mass ni manganate. And to get its percent weight by weight na mass, we can divide the 8.505 to 731 times 10 raised to negative 4 grams ni manganate sa total sample, which is 0.625 times 100 to get the percentage ni manganate na 0.136%. That's all for number 1.
Next is number 7. In an HPLC analysis, a solution containing 0.0392 molar of ibuprofen and 0.0120 molar of naproxen gives peak areas of 456 and 420 respectively. Analyze an unknown sample of ibuprofen, 10 ml of 0.060 molar of naproxen solution was added to 10 ml of unknown solution, and the total volume was diluted to 25 ml with solvent. The chromatogram of this prepared mixture showed the following peak areas. 493 and 520 for ibuprofen and naproxen, respectively. What is the concentration of ibuprofen in a known sample? So for number 7, to get the ratio of ibuprofen, we need to get first the ratio of ibuprofen and naproxen. To get that, response factor is equal to signal of ibuprofen divided by concentration of ibuprofen all over signal of naproxen divided by concentration of naproxen. So we will have 456 divided by 0.0392 divided by 420 divided by 0.0120. And we will have 0.332361516.
Ayan. So, para ma-analyze natin yung unknown sample, nag-add tayo ng internal standard which is yung 0.06 molar na 10 ml na Naxopren doon sa solution. So, ang gagawin natin is kukunin muna natin yung concentration niya. Yung 0.06 molar, ito times natin siya sa 0.01 liters, which is yung 10 ml. Tapos, i-divide natin siya sa 0.025 liters, which is yung 25 ml na dilution, para makuha natin yung molarity ng Naxopren standard.
Ayan, so
Naproxen
for...
standard pala.
Okay na. Ayan, so for, since nakuha na natin yung concentration ng naproxen, pwede na tayo mag-move on para makuha yung concentration ng ibuprofen. So as you can see here in this formula here, yung kanina rin siyang formula dito, minanipulate lang siya para ang makuha natin is yung concentration ng ibuprofen. Dito makikita natin signal ng ibuprofen over response factor times concentration ng naproxen over signal ng naproxen. So dito ang mga value natin is 493 over 0.332361516 ito. Tapos times 0.024 na concentration ng naproxen na nakuha natin kanina, and then over 520, which is yung signal ng naproxen. And it would lead us to a value of 0.06846113336 molar. However, ito yung concentration sa may 25 ml alico, di ba? So, ang need natin is yung concentration sa may original sample. So, by using a dilution factor, the value na nakuha natin is ito times natin sa 25 over 10, which would give us a value of 0.1711523 molar, and ang final answer po natin is 0.171 molar ibuprofen. So, yun lang for problem number 7, and yun lang po for Team Hydrogen. Thank you. Okay na. Yan.